Make sure you tap that bell so you never miss a video. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. This video is a little bit late. I had a lot of people ask me about Ironsight. It's a new free-to-play game. I know Level Cap covered it a couple of weeks ago, but people have been asking me about it. I've been streaming it kind of a lot over the past couple of weeks. People were saying that it was like a Call of Duty free-to-play game, but it was actually done right, and that's something that you don't really see a lot in free-to-play shooters. You usually get pay-to-win elements, microtransactions out the ass. But what I like about this is there are cosmetics, there are weapon skins, there are all that, and you can buy them with real money. But it doesn't change gameplay at all. That was one thing that I go into free-to-play shooters and I look for stuff like that. I go and I look through the store, I see how they deal with their currencies and how they handle game balancing with money. And I'm really happy to say Ironsight doesn't do any of that shit. They have cosmetics, and that's it. You can buy weapon skins, you can earn the shit in-game, and you can... It's completely fair. And it's funny to see in 2018 the fact that a game that I'm not really a fan of, Fortnite, is actually changing the landscape of free-to-play shooters because they make so much money because they have a solid product. I'm not a fan of it, but I can't sit here and say that Fortnite isn't a solid game. They're killing it right now. There's so many people that are such huge fans of the game, and they're willing to pay for cosmetics because they like the game. Shocker. We've been saying this shit for years, right? So when I see Ironsight, it's actually a game that I enjoy playing. I'm an old Call of Duty guy. I did enjoy Black Ops, and this game is very reminiscent of Black Ops. I like the old school Modern Warfares, and this one kind of just scratches an itch for me. I liked World War II, but I find that this game is just very accessible. I can jump in and I can just matchmake. They have Search and Destroy, they have Team Deathmatch, they have a couple other game modes in there I don't really fuck with because I am an old school player. I like Search and Destroy, I like One Life game modes, and they actually have that. Now, apparently, their ranked system isn't working yet. The game's still in beta at this point. But I'm actually enjoying the fuck out of it. I don't know if you guys have played it. Some people have been coming through to the streams, and we've been kind of getting some like duo games in and stuff like that, or like we've been playing on the same team. But it's really good. It's a solid game for being in beta, for being free, and for handling game balance. I find that the game is just really good. I'm not really seeing a lot of like weapon, like overpoweredness. Maybe I just haven't played enough, but I feel like I've put in enough time now to kind of give you guys my overall thoughts on the game. You go to the store and it's actually really overwhelming with how many different currencies they have. They have your basic money that you earn in game. They have like a special currency that you can earn in game, I think when you hit like certain milestones or when you level up. And then they have their premium currency. It's Area Games who is making the game. I think they're called like Area Bucks or Area Dollars or something like that. And that's how you can buy cosmetic items with real money. But everything is balanced from what I can see. I haven't run into a gun that is like consistently mowing me down. The map design so far, there's not a lot of maps. There's a few. I actually don't know how many there are in the game. But the map design so far is really solid. And like the UI getting people into like parties and matchmaking has been like super clean. Like I went in expecting this to be a shitty free-to-play game. I'm not gonna lie to you. When people were hitting me up about it, I didn't watch Level Cap's video before I played it. I was just like, let's jump in and see how it is. And yeah, pleasantly surprised with it. I've actually been playing it like off and on over the past couple of weeks. Like even in my downtime when I don't usually play games unless I'm streaming or editing videos. I've been kind of going back and just playing this in my off time. So I gotta say, if you guys haven't tried it, literally free to play Black Ops, a little bit different, but a Black Ops style arcade-like shooter that you can actually try hard in. I could see this being kind of competitive, maybe not on a grand scale, but I find that it's mindless enough where I could jump in and just play a couple rounds. But if I really wanted to try hard, you can, and that's very few games strike that balance, and I think this one does pretty well. The biggest problem with Ironsight, I started with the good stuff. so I don't sound like a negative prick, right? Let's talk about the problem of no region locked servers. So sometimes, not all the time, you run into somebody who is lagging, but they're not like skipping around the map. You can just see that you put bullets into them and they're like, you can feel the lag, and you know that the pings they're just not accurate. Now, this game goes by the old Call of Duty standard where they have like the bars for the ping. I don't like that. Let me see people's connections, because 4 bars versus 4 bars and you can see them lagging is it's bullshit, right? Let me see a number underneath it. Keep your bar thing. Let me see the number. I want to see the millisecond ping, because that's how you know if it's bullshit or if you just missed or whatever. There are kill cams. The kill cams sometimes don't show the bodies. So like as they're shooting somebody, that person's invisible. Obviously just a bug. They're going to get it worked out. But the biggest problem for me is the fact that I'm playing against people who obviously aren't from North America, and it's just a little bit laggy sometimes. Again, it's not enough to really ruin the experience for me. It might ruin a game for me, but you just jump right back into another one, and then it's fine. But it's something that they need to get solved. I need to see a ping counter, and you need to region lock your servers. Simple as that. To be honest with you guys, I don't really have much else to say. The game is solid. If you guys are on PC and you're looking for a solid game that doesn't cost you anything, I mean, shit, try it out. People have been asking like, oh, is it worth it? It's fucking free. So like, jump in. If you don't like it, if you think it's trash, uninstall it. There's no money loss. I guess you're just wasting a little bit of your time. But if you guys want to, try it out. Come back to this video and leave a comment and let me know what you guys think of it, because I'm actually really curious to see what my community thinks. I'm enjoying it, and that's kind of where I'm at. My name is Bigfry. Shout out to everyone who watches these videos. If you guys do want to support on another level, there's plenty of ways to do so. You can subscribe on Twitch. You can subscribe straight to my website, BigfryTV, or you can check out the Patreon. The links are all down below, guys. Thank you for all your support. I'm on the grind this year. We're going for 100K. I got a new D&D show. It's called Take 10. If you guys are into Dungeons and Dragons, check it out. If you're not in, consider watching, because we have a fucking blast on there playing this role-playing adventure that I have kind of planned out every week, and we kind of just tell this story with our collective imaginations. It's fucking crazy. Guys, thank you for the support, and I'll see you on the next one.